Kon'nichiwa! It's Mr. Scott, your favorite middle-aged metalhead, and here today on the channel we're doing another reaction to BAND-MAID. Sa hajime yo. Welcome, it's Mr. Scott here on YouTube. I, of course, am Mr. Scott. If this is the first time you're ever clicking on one of my videos, thank you very much for doing so. Welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around and check out some more of my content. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button down there. And as I mentioned, yes, we're doing another reaction to BAND-MAID. The song today is simply called Manners. I remember being told about this band some time ago, last year in 2021. BAND-MAID was definitely one of my favorite bands to check out and react to on my channel. I love their music, I love their videos, I love their look, their gimmick. Everything about them is fantastic, and I have a feeling I'm going to be enjoying this song just as much. Right now, I want to send a big shout out to all my top tier patrons at patreon.com/itsmrscott, Arkham Gaming 01, Church Keys, Donald Fuller, and Run DMC Evercoop. Thank you all so much for your continued support. And I want to send a shout out to Rockpit Knowledge and Brian Orr, who signed up at patreon.com/itsmrscott at the Booker level. If you'd like to have a direct say in what I react to and help support your favorite middle-aged metalhead, please check out my Patreon in the description of this video. Also down there's a link to all my social media, my Twitch account, and the podcasts I'm associated with as well. Link to the original video will be down there too, so you can check that out at your leisure. And I have a feeling we're really going to enjoy this one today. So, BAND-MAID, Manners, let's fire it up. Thrill me. Who doesn't love a little pick scrape action? Let's talk about this song so far there. A big factor of BAND-MAID has always been that bass tone and the way the bass lies into the production too. I've talked about it constantly because I'm a bass player, as if you couldn't tell over there. It's always something that my ear picks up on first. And, you know, the tone of this bass in the song itself and just what she does with how she incorporates the bass always blows me away. It's a full function of the song. You know, it's not just laying down a little simple rhythm for the guitar player and the drummer to play along with. It is a full function of the song itself. I mean, you could just have the drums and the bass doing what they do, and you would know the song. That's an essential piece of the music. You know, having that bass line being in there, being so recognizable, being different instead of just following along. Maybe because, you know, I grew up listening to metal in the 80s, and bass playing on the most part, which is just kind of like just chunking along with whatever the guitar was doing, not doing anything really that was, you know, adding to the music in any way. It was just laying down another level of music that your ear would listen to kind of fill in that low ground that you didn't have. So that's why I've always appreciated with BAND-MAID and many different bands like this, how they're able to incorporate the bass so strong in the songs. Back into it. That was a little creepy. before. Ooh, I felt that bass slide right there, right as I hit the balls. Went whoa. Let's talk about the guitar playing here, because I appreciate the fact that it's obvious these ladies have amazing musical talent. They could cram in a bunch of different notes in however many bars it is for the solo to do. They don't need to do that, so they don't do it. They do what's necessary for the song. You make the song more important, and then everybody stands out from that. It reminds me of professional wrestling because, in case you didn't know that, I was a professional wrestler for 16 years on the independent circuit. And the psychology always was, you want to make sure that your match gets over. Because if your match gets over, the people involved in the match will get over too. Meaning, if the people enjoy the match, they're going to remember the people who had the match. And from that, they're going to want to see you more often. Same concept with this kind of music. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you have to do it. You got to do what's necessary for the song. Going back to the bass playing. It's right in there. It's right in the pocket. It's doing what's needed, what's necessary. It's not over flourishing. It's not taking over the song and making you think, is this just a bass soloist going on here? No, it's a full function. Keep using that word, but I can't think of a more perfect word to say how it fits in there. It's obvious that she could do probably a bunch of different stuff on bass, but is it necessary? No. That's why you just have what is needed to present the song to make it even fuller and make it even more listenable to the listener. And that's what I really appreciate and respect a lot about these musicians. Let's finish it up. That's a beautiful shot right there. Oh, she's gone. She's gone too. She's gone. Oh, there they are. So there you have it, BAND-MAID Manners, a beautiful song, great video. I like the visuals too, just the way things are shot, very lovely lighting going on there, just sitting there, staring off, sitting on the edge. It looked like it was like a hot tub or something like that there. Lyrics too seem to be very positive with this band. That always seems to be a theme with their music. Life is good. We need to be positive. We need to keep going. Progress, courage, all those things that were mentioned in the lyrics there too. So having positive lyrics with positive music, a beautiful look, and just great overall performance and presentation. Boom. It is fantastic. So big shout out to the Maniacs out there who've told me about this band in the past and keep encouraging me to check out more of their stuff. If you got other ideas for this band and other bands like them, put them down there in the comments, please. I always appreciate that feedback. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for stopping by, my friends. You stay decent out there, and you keep those horns.